JJ, it's his second year now. It's his second year under this offense. What are the expectations for him, and how do we measure success in a team that, is a running team and has two dominant running backs?
I think a lot of people look at some of these, while we're talking about the draft, they look at these mock drafts for 2024 and they see him mentioned as a potential first rounder, and they go, wow, they're going to expect some big numbers out of him this season. And, there's a certain level you need to rise to be, one of those national championship caliber guys. I mean, look at Stetson Bennett last year. I think he threw for around 3,000 yards. Michigan's going to have to throw the ball a little bit more. Now, that doesn't mean they need to throw the ball 35 or 40 times a game. I think that they can do a lot by being a little more aggressive at times. And also, you look back, Michigan fans last year, there was a lot of talk made about how they would miss those deep balls, and they would be either a drop or just a pass that was just a little too far out of a receiver's reach. I think that JJ's numbers are just going to get better on their own, given the fact that he just has more time in this offense. I think that the reads will be quicker. I think that the accuracy will be a little more honed in. So, yeah, it's tough to put a number on what it needs to look like, but in today's college football, there's no reason. I believe right now Michigan's single-season passing touchdown mark is 25. I mean, we have guys in college football every year that are throwing 45, 50 touchdown passes. And, I'm not saying JJ needs to do that, but I don't think it's crazy to think he could maybe break that record and, rack up a few more receiving or a few more passing yards here and there. But, yeah, I have very high expectations for him.
And Sharon Moore now, he's the full offense coordinator. Weiss got fired, Matt Weiss. How will the offense look different, and will the offense look any different now that Moore is fully in charge of calling the plays and he's fully in the offensive coordinator's duty?
I don't know that it will look a whole lot different. I think Michigan wants to control the line of scrimmage. They want to beat you up with their offensive line and their run game. And if they're able to kind of establish that, then it'll be kind of a pick your poison type thing. They did a really nice job last year, especially you look at a game like the Ohio State game where if teams were going to try and take away that run, they found ways to hurt you, through the air, through some trick plays and things like that. So I think that should probably mostly stay intact from a play calling perspective. Again, you want to see them be a little more aggressive. There are people that look at that TCU game and see that they scored the amount of points that they did and say, wow, well, that's what the offense needs to look like. And we've talked to Sharon Moore a few times this offseason where he said, yeah, that's all fine and good. Style points are fun and all of that, but they didn't win the game. So I think that they want to make sure, first and foremost, that this Joe Moore award-winning offensive line, as the best offensive line in college football over the last 2 years, plays its best football on the biggest stage. I think that's, people are always asking what the key to unlocking the offense is. I just think everyone needs to play better when the lights are the brightest, and we'll see what happens from there. But I don't think that the offense will fundamentally change all that much, to be honest with you.